Hi, and welcome to the Virtual Boat Show. I'm Eric Dallin with the A Marine Group, and today we are joined by Shelley Tubaugh. She's the Vice President for Grady-White Boats. Shelley, welcome to the show.
Hello, good to be here.
So we're socially distanced here as we kind of deal with the tail end, hopefully, of the coronavirus. And Shelley's joined us from Greenville, is that right?
Yes, sir, Greenville, North Carolina.
Or as we say in North Carolina, Greenville. As a Carolina boy, I can say that. So, Shelley, tell me a little bit about the Grady-White history. I know you guys have been a leader in the offshore fishing market for a long time. I know that most of our viewers are going to be very familiar with the brand, but for those that aren't, give us a little rundown.
Sure thing. Well, we started in 1959, right here in Greenville, North Carolina, founded by Glenn Grady and Don White. And they built wooden lap strake hull boats that got a reputation for rugged durability and quality in the offshore Outer Banks waters. They got into fiberglass and in 1968 decided to sell the business. And Eddie Smith, our current owner, bought the business then. And he's been really been our directive over the years been to build the high quality boats that give the best customer experience. And certainly this 235, the Freedom 235, one of our current 28 different models we make from 18 to 45 feet. The 235 is a perfect example of that, where we take all the craftsmanship we build in, superb design, and then certainly the best materials in the marketplace, and create a family fishing boat that is just in a sweet spot in our line. It's got great storage capabilities. It has lots of fun features, comfort, but it can fish like crazy too. And then also pull the kids on inner tube, that kind of thing behind the boat.
No, that's great. Now we're showing this video that's running in the background. The full video link, of course, is available right down below in your virtual exhibit here at the A Marine Group Virtual Boat Show. It's also, of course, available on your website. But one thing we can't get from the video, it looks like a lot of fun, but we can't really experience the ride. And I've heard no other boat rides as good as a Grady. I know that you guys take a lot of pride in that. Tell me a little bit about that legendary I guess it's the CV2 hull. And why does that make such a big difference?
Right. Well, CV2 is a trademark name for our hull. We built that first hull with our 1989 model year, the 300 Marlin, and used the naval architects, C. Raymond Hunt Associates. And we decided that ride was really so phenomenal and so different than anything in the marketplace that we really needed to take that across the board. So every model in the line that's been introduced since that time, and every Grady-White has a CV2 hull on it today. And what that means is continuously variable V. So it starts at about a 20-degree dead rise back at the transom. And then as you go forward, it's about 30 degrees for that sea cutting amidship. And then as you go all the way up to the bow, you might even get up to 50 degrees. And that really cuts through any kinds of waves. Now you combine that with that sea cutting ability with the shapes of the hull sides themselves, and you can see three wakes actually coming off of the boat often when it's running that knocks the spray down, working with the chines and the strake. And then because of that sea cutting and that varying dead rise, it really adds buoyancy as you're running and staying on plane, and it really tracks well. So the boats really are soft, dry ride, really hard to compare to anything else in the market. So we always tell customers to be sure and get a good demonstration ride from your dealership, because if you ride a Grady-White, you really won't want any other boat.
Well, and that it is part of, I think, what makes Grady unique. That hull design is really just one of those things, and you guys obviously have a terrific reputation for building a very high quality boat. Tell me about some of the other items or features that make Grady so unique.
Well, this 235 with all the built-in features you're seeing on the screen right now, it's a true, safe, self-bailing boat. So any water goes anywhere in the boat, it drains overboard by gravity, including the fish boxes. They're all insulated. Huge transom fish box back there. We've got our patented, trademarked aft seat. You see back there, and then you also can get this really cool electronic seat that lets you slide in and out. It's really rare to have a 235, a 23-foot boat with a transom door. We have that. Swim platforms with a great 4-step ladder, And that electronic seat I was talking about right there goes out so you can have a nice lounger for everyone. The bow has super soft, comfy cushions, but you can take them out of the way and make them a fishing casting platform. We also can get that option there with the sink in the back for everybody and a removable Yeti cooler. And you can have there's a great head compartment, big enough to really get in and out of comfortably, so the whole family has what they need for a whole day on the water. But certainly Grady-White builds those fish boxes and storage in right from the get-go, have great stereo sound systems you can get in the boat. And personally, I opted for the anchor windlass and the ski pylon too, so not only can I go fishing, I can also spend a day on the water with the kids.
And not only are you the vice president of marketing, but you are a Grady owner. So that's
I sure am.
That's awesome.
I sure am.
That's awesome. So I know there's a lot of information on your website. Certainly, plenty here on the virtual boat show. We've touched on some of those things. One thing you haven't hit on that I know is important for anybody that's buying any boat is customer service and customer satisfaction. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys do as part of your commitment to customer service?
Sure. Well, Grady-White was making contact with our customers and surveying about what they loved about their boats early on and finding out if there was anything that they didn't love about their boats. And we really have used that over the years to deepen our relationship with our customers and our customer support. But just as importantly, to make sure we incorporate all of those features and design things back into every new model. So, we were one of the first people to ever make an offshore dual console. And everything that we learned over those years from the 70s on up through today is what we built into a boat like the 235. So we have lots of storage and all those kinds of things. But what the most important thing is, you ask anybody about the value of their Grady-White, they're going to tell you they love it. We have won every single customer satisfaction award ever done in the marine industry. That's 17 consecutive years by the NMMA, their CSI award. We won all the J.D. Power awards, all 8 years they studied the marine industry in our coastal fishing segment. And we just really think the customer satisfaction is our number one goal. While we design comfort and function and form into everything, we also want to make sure that it really delights our customers. We say we want our customers to have the ultimate boating experience. And we do that by really carefully listening to our customers and making sure we're doing the things on a boat that are most important to them. Of course, that translates into great resale value when you're ready to move up to a larger boat. Because the Grady-White is built of those high quality materials, customers are really happy. They can get into a new Grady-White after they've enjoyed many years on their older Grady-White, and they hold up over time.
Well, that's great, and I think that really speaks volumes. Being able to build a quality boat, be responsive to customer needs and customer service, and then knowing as an owner that there's some resale value as a result of that hard work. It certainly doesn't happen by accident, and you guys seems like you found the secret recipe for that.
Oh, thanks. Well, we work really hard at it, and it's been fun. I've been at Grady-White 31 years, and I've met lots of customers over the years and actually seen generations pass their boats down. Like they give their boat to their son, and then they go buy their new boat, or they pass it on to their daughter and her children, and then they maybe size up to a bigger boat too. So we've seen that happen. And it's really special when you meet the same people over and over, year after year at the boat show, or see them at a fishing tournament at the dealership. And it makes it special. And we welcome, after all this time of social distancing is over, we welcome people to come to the plant for tours so you can meet the craftsmen, see the difference in the way we do our processes and the materials we use, and how our designs are different from everyone else in the marketplace.
Well, that's fantastic. It's got to feel good to be a part of that, and we thank you for being a part of our virtual boat show today.
Right. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope everyone takes a chance to take a look at the Freedom 235 and consider it as their next boat when they get a chance to get back out on the water again, or maybe one of the other 27 models we offer at Grady-White.
Well, fantastic. We'll put some links down below here in the Virtual Boat Show exhibit for you guys to take a look, learn a little bit more about Grady, take a look at some of these new models and some of these options they've got out there. I know Shelley would be happy to answer questions, so certainly check their website out as well. And in the meantime, stay safe. Thank you for joining us here at the A Marine Group's Virtual Boat Show. I'm Eric Dallin, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the virtual docks.